am trying to make sense of a cricket match which I am making absolutely no sense of. If somebody can hit sixes the way Dhoni could in the last over, why didn't he start hitting them 3 overs earlier? What exactly happened? Why did they play the way they did? And if they can, why was this? I mean, I just, I'm sorry, I do not understand this chase. I'm beyond me. I'll leave it to a wiser brain, Harsha. I'll leave it to you.
Harsha?
No, I heard you. I was just pausing. I heard you. I was just pausing and searching for words. What it reminded me of was when the master tells the students, okay, it's up to you. I'll show you from time to time how it's done. So, Dhoni hits 3 sixes in the last over. See, hits 55 of 19 after dawdling 17 of 18. Murli Vijay starts 11 runs an over of 21. Dhoni is 10 of 13 and they still get to 200. That tells you that hitting sixes was so easy. They weren't. For a major part of that run chase, it wasn't a chase. It was just a second innings. And from time to time, they'd switch it on to make all of us stupid looks, and then they'd go back in. So, well, I couldn't figure that run chase out, I'm afraid. So you look at that game and say, yeah, 216, 200. But were Chennai ever in the game? No.
Yeah, that's one of those things, one of these times when you look back at scorecards, you look at archives and pick them up. And honestly, if we didn't have this discussion, or if you weren't there, you look back and say, wow, this was a close game. They must have fought tooth and nail, but the scoreboard pressure got to them. 200 chasing 217. Well done. What a match. It must be worth pulling out.
No, absolutely. Gautam, what you're saying is absolutely right. Because I mean, from the very start, Murli Vijay, for example, I can understand. He's low on confidence. Okay, so he wants to set up. But if you're low on confidence, you know that this is one match actually where nobody will blame you. If you go there and blaze for it, nobody will blame you. I know that the young Ruturaj Gaikwad looked like a bit of a fool because first of all he had a rush of blood and he just rushed. But the point of it is I can still believe that, okay, I'm a kid, I'm inexperienced, I'm very excited, I want to get on with it, and the bowler fooled me. It's a rush of blood. Somebody in the dressing room will say, okay, you learned something from that. I did not understand what Murli Vijay did because this was a chance for him to play without pressure. Nobody would blame you. You're going at 11 and over, you have to go for it. And these are the kind of things that throughout this innings, if he was able to hit like that, why did he start hitting so late? Even Dhoni started hitting, it was all over. The game was all over by the time Dhoni started hitting. So beyond explaining to our people, otherwise just showing to people that, okay, we can really do it if we need to. I'm not going to do it today. I'm struggling to understand.
The other question I'll have
on the Cricbuzz app. Yeah, sorry, Gautam. Quick one. On the Cricbuzz, there is a column that says overs that tells you how many runs were made of that over as you go along. I'm just looking in the Chennai Super Kings innings and look at the fluctuation. In 11 run over chase, there was an over of 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 7, 7. You can't win. You can't win like that. 7 to 15, they made 78 runs. You can't do it so slowly. And what will be perplexing to Chennai fans is the ridiculous ease with which Faf hit the. And Dhoni was just saying, "Chal dikhai dete hain yaar." As if to say, that hardware shop that Gautam knows, all of us have been in Sharjah. Those hardware shops outside, as if to kiya tha, chalo le hi de hi deta humko. I don't know.
And by the way, it did reach that hardware shop, and a guy did pick it up and a souvenir, and he took it home.
I mean, people are going to say net run rate, right? Yeah. People are going to say net run rate, over a period of time. Last year, for example, there were 3 teams stuck on 12 and 1. So net run rate is important, and there's nothing wrong with that. But how easily they came there? Can you imagine getting 218 in a run chase? What that to the opposition? So I don't know.